exclusively with Beastie Cutie to put on some awesome show matches. So if you want to see some good Terran, go to our YouTube channel. But getting into this game in particular, spawning on the upper right corner of Antigua Shipyard, it's the yellow Protoss, TdTAcer.
And his opponent, a friend of the channel, it is mYiPengwin.
Oh gosh, I can't seem to find Penguin's base anywhere. Middle of... Oh, there it is! Sorry guys, a little bit of fun for those again who don't know. Penguin. I'll give you a little story between these guys actually. I believe, I could be misquoting this slightly, but Penguin was actually 2-0'd by this fellow in the IEM qualifiers, or ESET qualifiers, I'm not sure which it was. He was telling me just a little bit ago, but he has played Acer before, and he has lost to Acer before. So our co-caster Penguin, our BaseTradeTV, hopefully he can pull it out today.
Hopefully he represents us well. And now is that time in all the PVZs where, you know, we have to talk about something else. So how you doing, Riff?
I'm doing quite okay, Ord. I get the pleasure of casting a PVZ today. And my favorite thing about PVZs, of course, are that time gap where you're filling in for the lack of anything going on. Actually, I'm going to fix my hotkeys real quick, since that's actually...
That is a good idea. We get a little bit of a worker button there, and Acer's going to pop in and see. Not much.
There we go.
6 pool. 15 pool is what that was. It was not hatch first, as Husky may call it.
Yeah, those who don't know, Penguin actually just recently had a game, him versus his teammate A-Bomb. They were kind of off racing, having some fun. Husky covered the game, and it was entertaining to say the least. There's not a lot of base trades that end so strangely, but that was one of them.
And we do see that Forge first out of Acer, and he has not yet laid down his expansion. He's also blocking Penguin from taking his expansion, and lays down the pylon to do so. The drone is harassing too. Nicely done.
Penguin thinking he's Protoss a little bit, trying to block the natural. Of course, he will only be delayed slightly, as those 4 Zerglings will pop in just a moment. Probe coming back in for round 2, though.
Oh.
Not fast enough, however.
Just barely gets it down. And then right now, we have the Forge at the back, and you normally see Forge fast expand against a Zerg. And put in the back, it normally tends to mean that you're planning some kind of early upgrade attack. This way, it can't be sniped. Well, this is something.
This is also just a safe positioning, yeah.
Yeah, this is something that Artosis was talking about, so I'm kind of aping what he was talking about. And if you put it in the back, it essentially gives you mind games and also prevents it from being baneling busted or sniped by roaches. So it allows you to, off of 2 base, have 2 upgrades done. However, he hasn't upgraded anything out of it, so it was clearly just to lay down the cannon.
As you said, it's just a safe position. We see Grubby always put his Forge and his Cybernetics core behind the mineral line. And I mean, there's just really no reason not to, especially if you can have a nice tidy little wall like this. But I know the Cybernetics core actually going up on the front lines there. But Penguin responding with that typical Zerg response, 3 bases without a single care in the world.
Yeah, he's pretty comfy. Checking out those units tab, he's got all of 4 Zerglings and a Queen to defend himself.
Meanwhile, we've got some epic drone mining. Let's zoom in on this, guys. As they go back and forth from one mineral line to the other, even building a baneling nest behind the mineral line. I can't believe the prowess of our Zerg player.
It's a pretty complicated move right there that he just pulled off. It's impressive.
Sorry, guys. Just having some camera fun. But there's that upgrade. That +1 upgrade is on the way. And +1 upgrade versus Zergling's Ord is just, oh man, it's so beautiful. It's so nice.
Yeah, we got the +1 attack. And this is definitely a weird map for Protoss
it's
to
a weird
wall off against.
It's also a weird map for Penguin to be going banelings on, but I guess he could just, I mean, the walls, it's pretty sturdy, especially with the addition of the Nexus attached to it.
And there, yeah, there's just a ton of Zerglings streaming across the map right now.
Yeah, Penguin is going to be going for some, he's going big. It was go big or go home. It's one of those moments.
3 banelings so far. How many is he going to end out with? 6 on the way.
But look at this, cannon coming in the mineral line. Acer kind of, you know, with that scouting probe sensed, oh, hey, there's a baneling nest. What could he possibly be doing with that? The answer is not droning up.
Oh, Zerglings are heading in. Only one Baneling with them. A little
Oh,
bit
but look at this.
mistimed here
Everything
by
is
Penguin.
walled off so perfectly. Zealot
Yeah,
at
it
the
is.
top, another pylon to the south. Penguin is not going to have an easy time getting in here. And
Oh,
even a force field ward. Penguin has to pull back right now. There's no way for him to get in there.
Pylon's so close to dying. Penguin's committed though. He's not droning up behind this. Well, now he's got 2 queens on the way and he's droning. Okay, never mind.
3 base, he can catch up, but he is definitely behind, and not making this work is going to hurt him pretty significantly. Trying to get in here, but there's another sentry. A pylon goes down, but the force field takes its place. And this is annoying. This is that thing you just hate as a Zerg player. It's like, well, darn it. What am I supposed to do? Acer giving him a little funny face.
And actually, there's only one more force field left with these sentries.
But a severe lack of banelings, and Penguin is still half the worker count of his opponent.
Oh, probe goes down, and
Zergling's gonna
tried
take
to
out...
lay down a pylon in the main of Penguin.
Zergling's trying to take out the gas? Not sure what Penguin's trying to do here. It'd be nice if we could pick off some of these sentries,
Surrounds
actually.
Zealot.
If he could pick off those sentries, that would be beautiful, but it looks like he's just going to go home, and the warp in at home has prompted him to retreat.
Oh, he didn't get the pylon in time. Zealots are just hanging out, though.
I mean, he knows this is here, though. This isn't like he didn't see
Yeah.
it coming, and the Zerglings, they were attacking rocks to the north. I don't know that I agree with that. 4 Zealots is going to be painful, or they will take out this queen, they will take out the drones. Zerglings are rushing home, but even this amount of Zerglings won't be enough to take out these Zealots.
Especially not on the ramp like that. Alright, now they're surrounded by more, but man, these +1 attack Zealots are just having some fun.
And he cleans it up. Penguin is knocked out, guys.